There's a new penalty for driving without insurance. Officers can have your car impounded.
That's in addition to just getting a ticket. The towing for lack of insurance law is brand new on the books, along with other new laws that can impact drivers. News on 6 reporter Emery Bryan has that story for us. New at 6.
Tulsa police officer Craig Murray says nearly 9,000 drivers were ticketed last year just in Tulsa for not having proof of insurance. Instead of just giving out tickets, police can now impound the car. But officers cannot stop a driver just to check.
We don't have something that tells us you're driving without insurance unless we come in contact with you. And that being if you're stopped for a violation of the law or if you're involved in a crash, and we have to then ask for your license and insurance.
Motorcycle riders at a traffic signal stuck on red can go on through legally. It only applies at intersections with sensors in the pavement or cameras overhead that don't trigger when a motorcycle approaches.
If there are no other vehicles coming, they've waited a sufficient amount of time, and that's going to be kind of hard to say what sufficient would be. They can proceed through that and treat it as if it were a stop sign.
Several new laws affect drivers talking or texting with cell phones. For teenagers with graduated licenses, it's a ban, with the only exception being a real emergency, and ordinary teen drama doesn't count. There's a new ban on texting for public transit drivers that also applies to school bus drivers. For most adults, texting and talking is still legal, but when it becomes inattentive driving, a new law allows officers to stop drivers before they have an accident.
In the past, if you were inattentive driving, you were texting, you were talking on the phone, unless that caused you to have a collision, we could not stop you and write you a ticket for that.
Now, some of these laws need corresponding municipal laws so city police officers can enforce them, but the Highway Patrol and Sheriff's deputies already can. Now, more laws and more details about those laws on newson6.com. Emery Bryan, News on 6.